Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial I'll be demonstrating how to create this rainbow and gold striped cake. With a 10-inch cake board I've applied a 7-inch mud cake on top and filling in with some vanilla buttercream. This is a hybrid buttercream recipe that I have. The link to that will be in the description box below. Taking my acrylic scraper, now I'm going around the sides of the cake to neaten off the frosting and bring that lip of frosting to the center of the cake with my spatula. Pop your cake into the fridge to set for 15 minutes and do the exact same thing with a 5-inch cake. To create that rainbow effect, I've taken my spatula, some red buttercream, and I'm just adding it to the bottom third of the cake. In the middle, I'm adding in orange and then yellow at the very top. I like to start at the top of the cake when I'm adding on that last layer, and that way I have a lip of frosting that is kind of facing upwards. Take your frosting scraper, go around to sort of blend in the colours first, and then I'll go in with my square frosting comb and I'll go around and just kind of start creating that indent in the cake. So you go around a couple of times, and then for the very last finish you'll go one full round without stopping, so it's a really neat kind of pattern all the way around. Bring that lip of frosting to the center and then pop your cake into your freezer for at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes. The reason why we want it in the freezer is so that the buttercream on the outside sets hard, and when we go over it in the next step it won't misshape. I have green, blue and purple here, and following the exact same steps again, blending those colors with my scraper and then going around the comb to create that indent. Into the freezer she goes, and in the meantime we'll create our gold paint. This is Champagne Gold by Creative Cake Decorating. It's an edible luster dust, and I've added in some vodka. If you can't use vodka, you could use lemon juice instead. I've taken a rubber brayer and I'm just heaping on that paint. You can buy this from craft stores or card making and scrapbooking stores. And then I'm kind of adding a fair bit of pressure here, going around the cake and just rotating my turntable. Wherever the paint doesn't catch onto that raised area of buttercream, you can fill in with a paintbrush and some more of that paint. Do the exact same thing for your top tier. And let that rest in the fridge in the meantime. Once your top tier is done, add in your dowels. I've used bubble tea straws. I've added 3 in a triangular formation, and this will just support the weight of your top tier. With some fresh buttercream, I'm sticking on my very top tier, make sure it's centered, and then press down firmly, make sure it's attached. For the very last finishing touch, I've gotten some white buttercream in a piping bag fitted with a circle piping tip, and I'm creating a pearl border where the cakes meet. And then for the last finishing touch, I have colourful popcorn, which worked really well with this cake. I just bought mine from Coles, and I'm sticking it on with some buttercream. You can stick them on individually one by one, or if you'd like to save some time, you can just pipe a couple of rows of buttercream on your cake and just apply the popcorn directly on there. To really make this cake pop, add heaps of popcorn. So sort of bunch it up in areas to make it look a lot more protruding off the cake. And that is how you create a deliciously colourful cake using the square frosting comb and decorated with colourful popcorn. I'm not gonna lie, for every one popcorn that went on the cake, 3 went in my mouth. They are so addictive. This design had been in my head for a very long time, and I was kind of nervous to make it because I wasn't sure if it would work out. I mean, it all worked in my head pretty well, but I'm really, really glad that it turned out exactly as I had pictured. So happy to bring this one to you guys. This was using the square frosting comb. I do have that on my website for sale if you need, and if you don't want to buy one, I'm positive you'll be able to find things in your kitchen that have a squarish sort of rounded off shape. Even a fork, or they make those really big forks that you use for barbecue. That kind of would work as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for our live stream session. On the community page on my channel, there'll be a poll where you guys can choose what you'd like to see during that live stream, and that'll be at 10 AM Melbourne time. I'll see you then. Bye for now.